Boost Mobile highlights then. And this is the location, Mount Panorama Bathurst, the 6th and final practice session ahead of the Armour All Top 10 shootout later today. Refueling allowed, which means that a lot of teams were doing a full check of everything that they needed to get done throughout the pit stop procedure. Fuel, brakes, driver change. Some nailed the process, some figured out that there's still one or two gremlins to figure out before we get into it tomorrow. It's sort of a orchestrated dance down there between mechanics and drivers, machinery, fuel hoses, everything needed. Wheel nuts as well, that was on car 6. Change of wheel nut to get the Orders and Moffat car back out on track. And on top of that, you had to go out there and also lay down some lap times. And that was Tony D'Alberto sharing the car with Anton Di Pasquale, just running it off down and through the grass. They'd come back out a bit later in the session for a qualifying simulation run. Probably the biggest headline of the session was this slow pit stop practice that happened for Penrite Racing. That brake rotor just would not budge. Eventually they had to put that car back on the go jacks, slide it into the pits, and they'd lose a chunk of time in the session. And that won't be doing their anxiety any good tomorrow once we get into the very real scenario of doing it under potential green flag conditions in pit stops tomorrow. Car 99, gee, it's been an absolute rocket ship so far this weekend, but it was bettered slightly by the 88 of Brock Feeney and Jamie Whincup. Whincup completing the 19th lap late in the session, 2:05.58 the quickest. Whincup, Kostecki, Brown back to the Red Bull and Coca-Cola show that we saw at Sandown. They're the quick teams here, and we are looking forward to a big Armour All Top 10 shootout. Who's going to have the Armour All pole for the great race tomorrow?